everybody. Hi. Hi, every four people. Hi. This is, so we are Stabby Time. Well, I'm Stabby Time. I'm your host, LaZombie. I usually have a host, Brendan. I murdered him. No, he lives over by California, miles away. So he is not coming here. He's here in spirit. But I have some friends here. And if you guys want to give your introductions, give a name, where you're from, what brings you here, and we'll go with Bob here.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Bob Anderson. I host the paranormal podcast Bob After Dark, where I talk about legends, lore, and supernatural, things that go bump in the night, lights in the sky, and weird cryptid stories. I'm here because I like Liz Zombie quite a bit, and that's why I'm here. That and I can't say no to a B movie. Joking aside, I spent a lot of my college years watching B flicks, so I couldn't say no to this panel.
Yeah, I mean, B is literally the best. And just so you guys know, just to clarify, after this, I will clarify what a B horror movie technically is.
Thank you.
Because this is a debate, for our panelists and for anyone who's listening.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Did you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. With that being said, my name is Jamie. I am the owner of a horror enamel pin company.
He thinks.
Bear with me. Yeah, right. I'm like, I'm going to be all over the place. But I make horror pins, and I've been in, next week is actually my 5th year of doing this. So I'm pretty regular in the con scene, and I've been a fan of horror my entire life since as early as I can remember. So I'm super excited to be here, especially B horror, slashers, my favorite.
Yeah, and you have a lot of B horror pins.
I do.
In general.
We're gonna elaborate on this more later, but apparently a lot of the movies that I hold true to heart are considered B horror. So let's go.
All right, next up, drum roll.
Hi, hello. I am Joel Klein. I make books. And I am here because of him. I do love horror too, but I love B horror. But yeah,
some of them are B horror. They're
elaborate on that.
Yeah. So you do.
He doesn't
books.
make just books. He makes horror cool journals. Hand bound.
Yeah,
they're perfection. If you come by the Saints and Skulls booth, Joel most likely 99% of the time will be with me, and you can buy his products there as well because they're fabulous and you need to check them out in person.
Yeah, I literally carry one at work and everyone wants it. So I mean, it's working, and you hand bind them, which is absolutely insane. You know, there's machines that do that, but
don't tell me.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it would make your life easier, but that gives you the opportunity to actually come buy your books more because they're handmade. Yeah, literally handmade.
Also sounds expensive.
With love and care. With love and care. So we have the debate too about what is B horror, and I cheated. I know. I cheated on you all, and I did a B horror podcast already.
I knew it.
I knew it. I know I cheated on you all, but I needed to practice. Not like I need to practice with B horror, but the definition of B horror could be many of things. It could be that it's how much money was spent. It could mean the popularity of the movie, because technically a cult horror movie would constitute as a B horror movie. There's a lot of elements, because when I Googled it on the Googles, it said that Cabin in the Woods is a B horror, but you would never think it was a B horror. The budget was actually really, really small. But they just made a lot of money. But small to like movie people is like $44 million. It's not actually small. You know what I mean? Like Evil Dead technically is a B horror movie.
Blair Witch
is a B horror movie.
This is where I get, and I don't know if I should be talking into this.
No, you talk freely.
This is where I lose my sense of what a B horror is exactly, because I feel obviously like low budget. Usually it involves like some not the best acting, but that's why we love it. Blair Witch is something that took audiences by storm and catapulted. So it's like you spent 20 grand making this movie, but you're a cult classic overnight.
Oh yeah.
And you're breaking every horror record. So are you still a B horror?
Yeah.
Like, you know, even
you gotta originate somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're the
That's
ones,
where I struggle. But
now
like,
we have
okay.
VHS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's technically a B horror.
But that is still a B horror.
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
VHS never did what Blair Witch did.
Oh yeah, no.
Blair
they just
Witch
try to
took
get inspired by the whole.
Every category, record, everything by storm.
And I'm old as shit, so I remember going to the movie theater.
Oh, girl, stop it.
You
know, I went home after Blair Witch and made one of those stick figure fucking things and put
no, I didn't. I thought it was still real.
I was hanging it in the trees.
Yeah. I was
hanging
still
them
real.
in the trees.
I was one of those people that was like, wait, what?
Oh, no, I was too.
And
I was too.
They're showing the audience. This is crazy. These people die.
Like,
we should find them. Why are we putting these people in
Why isn't Burkittsville on the actual map?
Yeah.
And how come I can't find it? Because I want to go tomorrow.
Literally, I was like, I'd be gone.
Is a joke.
You know, the thing about the B horror though too is, especially when you get to the ones where you draw the boundary on what is real and what is not. You look at a movie like Cannibal Holocaust, where they actually had to go testify in front of the Senate to say they didn't kill their actors because they legitimately believed that this film crew made a snuff film versus an actual horror film.
Yeah.
So you look at it something like that, and B horrors now doesn't sound so hokey anymore. Now does it?
Yeah. No.
Also, we want to apologize to the one person in the room that's here because they're really big fans of Jerry Seinfeld's The Bee Movie. We are not talking about Jerry Seinfeld's The Bee Movie.
Hey,
I might be talking about it.
That could be a horror movie. Because that bee,
I don't even know what that is.
You find out the world's gonna die because we're killing bees.
It sounds horrifying.
His whole life is destroyed in 2 seconds.
But there can be bees in a bee horror film, but not the Bee Movie is not a bee horror film.
You know what though? Candyman's not a bee horror movie, so bees just are famous in general just for being bees. You know? They're hard workers, I hear. Boom. But we're going to move on to our first question. I hope you all are ready. I did give you your homework. Hopefully you guys paid attention.
I did.
Let's go.
So we're going to talk about...
My dog ate it.
Your dog ate it?
Your dog ate a digital file?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a digital dog. What can I say?
Yeah. It's a digital dog. It's AI-generated dog.
He's a proud uncle to a Jack Russell. They will eat everything.
Literally, just like me. So
same girl thing.
Yeah. Oof, I'm gonna work out a few things. So our first category is food horror movie, which in B horror movies is a lot. There's a lot of B horror movies that has to do with food. There's a lot of B horror movies that have to deal with puppets. And a lot of puppets that like to SA women, which is really weird. But it's just a thing that happens in B horror movies, and killer food is one of them. But I will do it last, of course, because I'm going to be long-winded. But Bob will go with you.
I'm old. SA is what? Sexually assault?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm like, that's the only thing I could...
Yeah. It means standard authorization.
Like, wow, I've never
That's
heard
what it
it
means.
abbreviated like that before. Okay, let's go.
What's your favorite B horror movie?
So I would go with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Of course, it's classic.
It's classic, and it not only spawned a sequel, but a cartoon series as well.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love the cartoon.
So my little B movie is has spawned a franchise of other B things like sequels and cartoon series, but totally something that's my personal favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I love Killer Tomatoes. Just the whole movie is just fucking weird. You know, the song is a classic. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I remember that playing on the radio at some point. I think it was during Halloween, though. No one's really requesting it.
How dare you? That was me.
Yeah. But I love the pizza shop and them being like, how dare you make the, tomatoes on your pizza? So they're using, other shit. I think that was the funniest. I mean, it's literally one of the, I want to say it's the first one that triggered the killer food franchise would be horror movies.
I agree.
I would agree.
Like, I don't think there was, I mean, please feel free to correct us if we're wrong. But I think that is one of the first killer food movies that came out. I can't think of anyone that did it before them.
It was definitely the first one I ever encountered.
Yeah.
But, and this was like, many
Many
years
centuries
ago. Not
You're a vampire.
centuries.
You're a
Calm
vampire.
down, Liz.
What's your favorite food one?
You know what? I have a couple, but recently, in actual preparation for this panel, I was like, oh, I need to watch a few more and like figure it out and Suits and sorry, nobody knows what Suits means, but I'll explain maybe later. So the other day I watched Ice Cream Man.
Oh God, yes.
And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, where has this been my whole life? Because it's as old as I am. And I never even heard about it. And to my surprise, I didn't even realize that he was here this weekend.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see him, but like I'm kind of like upset about that because I was like, I could literally talk your ear off for an hour about how ridiculous this movie was.
And I think he knows that.
I mean,
Like,
that's why he signed up for
Yeah,
it. Because that's why
exactly.
I signed up for it. So, but yeah, that's, it's weird because my second favorite one would be like the stuff.
Oh God, yeah.
that's
yeah.
a good one.
What do I have going on with ice cream?
But you know
Apparently
what?
I love
stuff
ice
is
cream.
ice cream. Sorry, I was gonna say it's not ice cream.
It's not ice
I
cream, but
make
it's
this
ice
stuff,
cream.
but it's marshmallow fluff. So
Oh,
it's
we've had.
yeah. You had
that.
my
You took it
stuff.
home.
We love your stuff.
You love my yes. I
love
sell
you.
my
Your
stuff
stuff
in a
is
jar,
great.
and it's I
Stuff
swear
in a
to God,
jar.
it's marshmallow fluff and nothing else.
It's
I
ridiculous.
know now that we're saying it out loud, it sounds very disgusting. But it's
No.
marshmallow fluff.
It's
I
good.
swear.
Delicious.
It's PG kids. It's
Yeah,
PG.
everyone's eating my fluff or stuff or whatever you want to call it. But Ice Cream Man, we actually saw Clint Howard eat a sandwich.
Yes.
Was it fluff?
It wasn't fluff. It was
That
not
would've been
fluff
perfect.
or
Oh my
ice
God.
cream.
Could you
It was a little sandwich.
Either one.
And I took the opportunity to be like, I just go, I'm going to be obnoxious. I was like, I love you, Mr. Howard. And he just looked and he was just very sweet. He was like, hey guys, yeah. And he was just he's just
Hey, nerd.
chilling. He's like the most chill dude. He literally looks like just a guy on his corner of the street, just living his best life.
Living his
Such
best life.
Like a distinguished look.
Yeah.
Too, that,
Oh
like,
God,
you're
yeah.
like, oh
And
my
he's
God,
been in
that's him.
everything.
Right.
If you really get into like his career, he's been
That's why he's like, I
in
know him
so
from
much.
like this and this and this and this and this, but like never Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, and Ice Cream Man is funny because you think you have high hopes for him. Because he's got, like, he finds a girlfriend. This man that, like, he's creepy in general, like, creepy personalities. Like, I like to sell ice cream and I got a best friend that's a little kid. Like, red flag. And he still found someone to date him. And then he just.
Yeah, so what's wrong with me? That's
Yeah.
the real question here.
We're
Forget
all
me horror.
questioning that.
What's wrong with me?
And it gets to a point where it's like, but then he just totally screws it up. And he brings this dude's dead head into his girlfriend's house and he's like, hey, I got something cool for you. I'm like, why, man? You were so close to having a normal life. All you had to do was get rid of the kid relationship. That was weird. But like,
Super.
other than that, you were golden, man. And he just fucks it up by trying to have her eat a human head.
Yes.
With like roaches and maggots.
Yeah, like what
Everything,
the-
like it wasn't even like a clean human head.
Yeah. He needs to go to therapy.
You know, it makes a
it's
difference.
self-destructive.
What?
Would that have changed it for you?
Maybe. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
love
if it was
story.
sanitized and like boiled properly,
Yeah,
like
like,
maybe I'm
I'm
more
into it.
inclined.
Yeah.
It was vegan friendly.
Yeah,
you know.
Like, right.
Yeah. No
Like,
animal
the minute I see a
byproducts
roach,
were
I'm
used.
out. Bye, girl. No.
Yeah, gross. We don't want to eat the roaches. We
No.
want to eat like just the head.
No maggots.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm out.
Hey, some people do eat the maggots, right? Like people eat maggots.
No, people
fans?
do.
Yeah, they do.
Oh no, it's the worms, the little crunchy worms.
Oh, I thought you
Nothing
meant
about.
people eat
Oh, yes.
Oh, they do.
And the
They do?
mealworms, too, but-
Mealworm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a cricket. I've had a
Grasshopper?
what is those big ass things that come out every
Locust?
Yeah, I mean
Ew.
yeah.
Do
yeah,
not speak
yeah.
to me
Oh,
again,
did
Liz.
you have them alert?
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that I
You gotta
have
leave?
to do this. But
Yeah.
I have to like get up and leave Liz in the middle of this because she ate a cicada.
Yeah, I ate a cicada.
I have a huge problem with cicadas.
Yeah, I do not. I do too. I would not recommend it. It was very disgusting.
Do you know they're technically considered part of the shrimp family?
Ew. that
that's
makes
good.
it both.
No,
yeah.
that's-
No,
That makes it
it's
good.
not
Yeah.
good though.
Oh,
See,
Trust and believe it's
wait,
not good.
so
Make it more acceptable for some people, but I like
I'm torn because I'm
it's
vegan.
really,
so I'm like,
like,
wait,
not
but it wasn't when I
anywhere
ate the
near-
cicada.
If someone
not-
is allergic to seafood,
Yeah.
are they
That's what
allergic to
Paws did.
cicadas?
Yeah, huh?
If
That's a
someone is
fucking
allergic to
excellent question.
like seafood, are they allergic to cicadas then?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like if it's part of the family, like
Excellent
Someone
question.
Google
We should
it.
ask,
you know.
Paws dog.
Wait, Ashley's on it. Ashley will Google anything.
Please find out because the girl that was
Yeah.
just
During this intervention, have you guys seen Llamageddon?
I have.
Yeah.
I love Llamageddon. And actually, wait, we'll reach more into that one.
the cheese stands alone.
Yeah.
I have not.
We did do we are gonna do favorite. Oh no, I put overall. I was gonna do favorite animal one, but I did overall, and Llamageddon was gonna be one of mine. So good.
I have not seen the alpaca one because I listened to your podcast and
Yeah.
somebody talked about alpaca and now I want to see the alpaca one.
Yeah.
Like-
The apocalypse.
Alpaca.
AI says yes, if you're allergic to shrimp, likely avoid cicadas as well.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Hot news, folks.
Thanks,
if
Google.
you are allergic to shrimp, do not eat cicadas.
Don't
I
eat the
so
cicadas.
wish that I knew this yesterday.
Because you ate a cicada?
No,
Oh.
so the girl that was next to us vending was so allergic to seafood that if anybody purchased seafood or ate it anywhere around her within like a mile radius,
What?
her throat would close.
What?
So like when she showed up, she was like, "Hey, are you guys like seafood eaters?" And it was like, yeah." And she's like, "Are you gonna have any tomorrow?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And
She's
that's,
like, I don't want to
a con.
die. Can you please
No,
not?
she was super sweet and like loved her. But it was this, I'd never heard of that before. It was like, if she smells it, it would be throat closing, like anaphylaxis.
That is crazy.
So now I want to go back and ask her, what do you do in the sun? Like 2 summers
Oh.
ago when
Cicadas
all of them
are all over the place.
resurfaced from 17 years
Oh
ago.
my God, she has to like
Did she have
COVID
to
it
stay
up,
at home
like
the whole time?
lock in place, man. Cicadas are out.
Or maybe it's just if you cook them. I don't know. Anyway.
Yes.
Way off topic.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry,
moving
kids.
forward, what's your favorite food horror? See, this is gonna run perfectly. We got this.
That's food horror though, isn't it?
It is, yes, cicadas.
Horrifying to me.
Yeah.
I am sure there's got to be a cicada horror movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite food one?
So mine is apparently I didn't realize it until later, but like I really like Poltergeist because I didn't.
Oh, poultry guys.
Poltergeist.
Yes.
Okay, but
Yes.
here's the thing. That was my first trauma like movie at all, and I was like, "This is fucking amazing!" Like, and then I was like, "Oh no, people are like actually
Yeah.
obsessed with this, and
Yeah,
this
oh,
is
yeah.
amazing. They love it." And I'm like, "I mean, it is." But then also this bitch. Sorry, this bitch.
He's referring to
It's
for-
18 and over.
for
You don't.
the
You
kids
can
at
start
home.
in here.
was
Yeah.
like because I showed him and he was like, "Let's watch the documentary."
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like,
What?
"There's a documentary."
Documentary.
Okay, so this is the second time Poultry Guys has popped up.
Have you guys
literally,
seen it?
Okay, I
Oh.
have not seen it either.
Please run home and see it.
You have to.
My other B
Ridiculous.
podcast we had, our last episode, the guy had the DVD, and he was
The
passionate.
DVD.
There's a DVD.
They actually
Is it in Blu-ray?
It wasn't Blu-ray. I
Okay, as
believe.
long as it's in Blu-ray.
Yeah.
funded that.
I don't know, but he was like, "Have
actually,
you ever
probably
heard?"
not him.
No,
He goes, "Have you ever heard of Poltergeist?" And I go, "Wait, like Poltergeist?" I go, "Yeah, who the hell hasn't?" And he goes, "No, Poultry Guys." And I
Yeah.
go, "Wait,
Chicken.
what in the world are you talking about?"
It's so good.
It was so funny. And then we went into this big black hole of, I was telling him how, I'm a board game publisher and there's actually someone who made an RPG, but it's about
Are you
how
serious?
it's about how people died. And the only thing alive is chickens, and chickens ended up eating the people. So that's the whole RPG. And I go, this kind of gives me that kind of vibe, but this is.
No.
I mean, I'm being summoned to like watch Poltergeist now.
You have to.
You haven't seen it?
You have.
No, I have not.
Oh,
Not since the-
I literally
so-
just got told it, like literally last week.
I literally.
You had a week.
Oh my god.
I know. You know what, guys? I also
did have a week.
I gotta watch Until Dawn. The unicorn
those are
one.
new. Those are new.
I know, but I the podcast thing. I gotta do my
Yeah,
reviews. I've been
okay.
lazy.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's true.
I've been lazy. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of horror movies coming out now, and
So many good ones.
so many good
So
ones.
many.
And just so you guys know, since you are our four lovely people watching this.
I in the back.
Love you all.
Hey! Thanks for your support. But I can't gank a poster that I'm the only person in my department for. So I'm the creative of a place that is owned by Sony Pictures. So these are legit movie posters, and because you guys didn't come,
I'm
but they
taking
did.
all of them.
We have the I Know What You Did Last Summer new movie, so you guys could take one of those posters. You could take one of each. We have Hard Eyes, Until Dawn, and these are the original movie posters. So if you have a Sun, was it the bright box or the movie boxes? These are what that's for. So if you guys see it's backwards, just flip it around. I've had people going, you know that this is backwards, right? I go, yeah, that's made for a movie theater. To like,
you're silly, right?
yeah, you're being silly. Stop being so silly, guys. All right, so my favorite food horror movie, I would say The Stuff. Obviously, is The Stuff, because I mean
so good. Classic.
FDA regulations are the same. You could just go into the Arctic and, who cares about rules? Let's just all die and lick our fingers into the Arctic snow and sell it to the masses. So that's where we're at right now in history. So just like The Stuff, it's amazing. It's amazing. But my favorite one, honestly, is the Ginger Dead Man.
With Gary Busey.
Yes, Gary Busey.
Busey is a killer gingerbread
And
man.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I reviewed this movie. No one dies. Wait. I think there's one death.
There is one death.
There's one death, but other than that, no one dies in the movie. So you just get Gary Busey as a gingerbread man. He's like, I gotta get ya. Yeah. And he starts he doesn't kill anyone. He rips off someone's finger. I was like, this is no death. Like, what the hell? And it's just like a bunch of Gary Busey as a weird gingerbread
But see, they
man.
knew that was enough.
Yeah,
So
they were like, that's all we
"Fuck,
need.
we don't even need to kill
We can't
people."
afford fake blood. Gary Busey is the gingerbread man, and we're sold. No plot. No one gives a shit.
Would you like to learn a fun fact about the Ginger Dead Man?
I do.
Yes.
Please
So
do.
Ginger Dead Man was made by a company called Full Moon Entertainment or Full Moon
Who
Pictures.
are I don't know who they are.
Well, no, but what I'm getting at is,
Wait, I do.
I'm joking.
Oh, are you
Oh my god, yes.
JK.
did you know that Ginger Dead Man has also met the Killer Bong?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah.
they crossed over.
Yeah. Killer Bong is
What?
over with a lot of people.
Yes.
Yep.
So that was my fun fact about that. Is
Yeah,
the Ginger Dead Man went after an anthropomorphic bong.
Yeah.
I know the Killer Bong, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Gary Busey, they fought.
When did that happen?
That,
Oh, yeah.
like several years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I feel like Killer Bong
I'm
has
just-
also, I believe she was with Puppet Master too.
She
Ah.
and then Ooga Booga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kills everybody. That Killer Bong
Oh,
was.
damn.
That place doesn't play.
Yeah, I know. They were like, you know what? She's like a podcast. They're just like, you know what? We're just gonna tag team with everybody until everyone knows who I am.
I don't know if I've ever seen Puppet Master 2.
You're not
Oh,
missing
Puppet
I've seen
Master
Puppet
2?
Master.
Wait, which one's with the
Puppy.
Nazis?
the 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
three.
I've definitely never seen the Nazi one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
dude,
gotta
it is.
shut up.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
No,
Is
I'm
it
not
the
joking
one?
with you. That's
The Nazi one.
Which one?
Really
The Leech
The
one,
Nazi-
right?
yes, the lead, that's where they show the origin story behind Leech Woman was
Okay.
Andre Toulon's wife. I know
Yeah.
way too much about that movie, and there's no reason for me to know.
You know
it.
what? It's a classic movie, and what I like about the Leech Girl or any puppet master is
So you have to-
these puppets are the size of this water bottle. And like when there's a Nazi puppet trying to screw my head and it's slowly going like, just fucking knock it. Like just knock him out of the way. Just like the little leech lady, like don't you hear her going for like
I
5
do.
hours over? Just move. If you just walk away, she does not need to kill you. She's literally not even a foot big. Just go away. Like, I mean, Chucky's scary. He's like, the
Got
size
the
of
power
your.
of the Southside Moon, too.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's just like,
Wait,
I'm
what's,
like, what?
what's that movie where like they had to put the little the little guy on the fucking skateboard, and that's how they filmed it?
What?
Are you talking about Trilogy of Terror?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
yes,
you. I was
yeah,
like, what the fuck
yeah.
is the name of that?
Yes, with
The
the,
same thing, but
the
I'm like,
African fetish doll.
yes.
Oh
But
my
they're
word!
coming after me like punt, goodbye. Like,
Yeah. Literally, we should literally do an episode on how many killer little things can you just kick and not have a movie about.
I want to say I'm a big fan of how we've ended up from Food Horror to Puppet Master 3 in one step.
We did.
That was great.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're
Yes.
welcome, all four people. You're welcome.
To be fair, there is a scene
sorry,
with
I don't
bread
even
in Puppet
know what
Master
I'm speaking
3.
about.
Oh, yeah.
So I will count that as my food movie.
You're like, that's mine.
That's mine. Puppet Master 3, because there's a scene
Yeah.
with bread.
With bread.
With
Just
bread.
bread. That's it. Where they eat bread. So our next category is favorite B slasher. And with B horror movies, a slasher could be literally anything. It could be Cara Hell. If anyone's seen it, if you want to see a horrible, worse than Lamageddon horror movie, go watch Cara Hell. It was funny. It's so bad that you'd actually see the stick where the fake carousel horse arm is, and you can see the guy moving it as it's stabbing somebody.
Yes.
And I'm just like, this is great. They have tons of limbs. And the best part is, it's slowly, so the whole killer, it has like a killer move, like a wrestling match. The Cara Hell carousel horse that murders you takes its little hoof, and he like squishes your head into the ground, but it's like this slow moving stick thing that you can still see the stick of, and they're like, and then it just literally cuts into a flat head, and then it's done. That's how it kills, and there's no plot. You don't know why. It's just possessed, and it kills people. That's it.
So, what is the name of this movie?
Cara Hell. Cara
But,
Hell.
like carousels? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
C-A-R-A.
Carousel is Cara Hell.
Okay.
Cara Hell.
I've
Cara
actually
Hell.
never heard of this one, so I cannot
It's
wait.
so popular. I can't believe
I'm gonna run home and
you've
stream
never
it tonight. So
you've never seen it
I'll
before.
text you in 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, when you see it. I mean, other than B horror movie, slashers are like really weird too, because so many things could like murder ya. They go from puppets to carousels to llamas. But Lamageddon is amazing. Lamageddon has the best part on the planet. So if you guys have never seen it, the alien llama, and the worst part of that movie is the thing that kills the llama is a baseball bat covered in tinfoil.
Yeah.
And it's just obviously a baseball bat. He's like, here's the lever. We gotta put it back in the UFO, guys. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And it's a literal llama with the worst photoshopped lit up eyes. But they get better after Lamageddon too. Yeah, and it just like it impregnates a man who turns into a llama slowly and has llama babies.
So it's a were llama.
Yeah. Yes.